Pancakeswap. So, we will go to take a look at the CAKE token. A lot of people have been burnt over the last couple of years by centralized exchanges, and I think the DEXs are going to really profit from that because there'll be people that stay in the market that won't trust, a Binance or a KuCoin or whatever because of everything that happened with FTX and Celsius and BlockFi and Voyager. So let's take a look at what Pancakeswap can do in the next bull cycle. Before I get into that though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed everyone that I was buying up all of these coins. I expected them to rocket up in price, and you can see what all these prices were of the coins when I recorded and released the videos, as well as the highs that these coins hit, and that was less than a year and a half on. And if you'd have thrown in $100, you can see what the profit would have been from each of them. And if you had just bought $100 into each of them and then just sat on them for 16, 17 months and then sold them, your profit would have been over 123 grand. That's not bad. Now, I sold all of these. We had the market crash, and then since the market crash, I've been buying up new coins. These are coins that I think can, 40x, 50x, 100x. And I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think can do those kinds of profits, what I will do is I will jump onto my site. I will tell my members what the coin is. I will tell them what profits I think it can have and what percentage of my money I'm putting in. It means they can copy along exactly. There is no work whatsoever for the members, and they're going to make the exact same profits as me. Now, if that sounds good to you, head over to copymycrypto.com now. Just pause this video. On the site, there's a link in the description, by the way. On the site, you'll see what I've said in the past and what happened. You'll see what the members have earned. Everything there, you can verify on the old videos on this channel. And if you like what you see, guys, join me there and make your crypto investing much, much simpler. Now, Pancakeswap. So potentially teasing a breakout. There's a few articles about possibly breaking some key resistance. Now, Pancakeswap was originally built on the BNB chain to allow users to trade tokens without using a centralized exchange. The products that it has, it can do an exchange. Obviously, you can do swaps. You can yield farm. You can also stake CAKE tokens that will earn you nice returns. They've got Ethereum liquid staking now and simple staking. They've got Pancake Protectors games. They've got prediction markets. They've got initial farm offerings to launch tokens. They've got bridges. They've got a lottery. They've got an NFT marketplace. This has actually become an all-in-one place for DeFi. The only thing they really don't have is lending and borrowing. So they've innovated quickly and they've shipped out new products very regularly. In April of 2023, they voted to transition to a deflationary token model called ultrasound CAKE. The protocol passed a proposal called CAKE tokenomics version 2.5 to create a structure combining real yield and reduced token emissions. So over 102% of minted CAKE is burned weekly. This is intended to provide a multi-year runway for emissions and incentivizing locking up of CAKE, making the token more valuable in the long term. The anonymous team are referred to as chefs working in the Pancakeswap kitchen. The platform is open source and has been audited plenty of times. And they're still boasting annual revenue of about 27 million during a bear cycle with 42% of the CAKE staked. And as I said, the new tokenomics for CAKE look really good. So this was announced 2 months ago. So Pancakeswap burned nearly 2 million, 1.76 million CAKE, while only minting 1.42 CAKE. So there was a net reduction of 337,000 just in October. The aim of this is obviously to make the token long-term more valuable. And they have readjusted all percentages regarding the burning of CAKE as well. So potentially this is giving a really positive long-term impact. And when you go on to Pancakeswap, you can see, if you just wanted to say do a standard swap, you can do your standard swap. Very, very simple. If you've seen Uniswap, it doesn't get easier than this. You just decide which token you want and you trade it. What I do like is Pancakeswap have introduced perpetual contracts. That's a very good idea. If you're going to introduce perpetuals into the market, because fundamentally this is like one of the areas that is lacking in crypto is perpetuals, even though everyone thinks that they see it everywhere. In terms of net volume, it's so low when you realize that there's about $2 quadrillion that go through the traditional markets every year. So yeah, and you can literally trade perpetuals on anything you want, within reason. Obviously, they don't have every token going, but yeah. And to be fair, you can even do it on Forex and commodities. So if you wanted to start shorting the euro against the dollar or whatever, you can do that. Which I really, really like, actually. It's a very, very good idea. It's going to bring in a ton more volume. It's long-term a very, very clever play from Pancakeswap's team, because there needs to be more volume coming through, and that's only going to improve it. In terms of cake staking, as you can see, say you wanted to lock up, I don't know, let's go with 1,000 cake to stake, so 2.5 grand's worth, and you decided that you wanted it for a year. As you can see, they will give you VE cake. So my VE cake would be 250. So the cake to be locked would be 1,000. The factor would be 0.25x. 52 weeks. The unlock period would be pretty much a year to the day. And yeah, the benefits of it is you're going to earn cake all the time. Benefits of VE cake as well is you earn cake. So there's weekly revenue sharing, weekly cake pool rewards. You also get farm boosts. So you get the farming boost of like 2.5 times. They've got IFOs, so you can participate in IFOs if you are staking cake. So anytime there's an initial farm offering, you can get in on a new crypto just because you're staking. They've actually really added a lot of very clever incentives for people to stake cake. And even if it's just that you want to check out the farms, like the farms on here are pretty damn good. Now, if you wanted to go, you got to remember with liquidity farms, by the way, there's risk of impermanent loss. Always be aware of that. But even if it's just a case of you want to go staked only, you can see, that's not working. Let's go just simple staking. So here you go. So you can see what your percentage yield would be. So stake cake, you would earn, you would get 1.2%, 1.3, you got 1.8, 1.1. You can even stake Polkadot, you get 13%. So again, really good yields. Really good yields. Well, certainly the Polkadot one. Not so much the dollars or the others. Also, they've got very cool features in the predictions and the lotteries. The predictions are something that I know a number of people use. They really enjoy this. It feels quite... Well, it's very, very different, the way the predictions are. It's effectively, you're longing and shorting, a coin. Pretty much you're long and short cake, right? But there is a risk. Like, it feels, because it's working off of a specific time frame, it feels very risky comparatively to a long or a short. This is more similar to lottery based, I guess, if I was going to draw a comparison. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I know a lot of people use it. Pancakeswap have also introduced their own games now. So, the flagship game is Pancake Protector. So you unlock the power of cake and perks for Pancake Squad and Bunnies holders. And again, it's a nice little feature. It's again an opportunity for people to try and double down on their earnings. Overall, you've got to sort of applaud Pancakeswap. They have added so many clever little features to their platform. Now, the interesting thing about Pancakeswap is price action. So long in the last bull cycle, it hit $44. I again look at this and go, initial target has to be around about 25 bucks. If it gets above 25 bucks, which I think there's a solid chance of that, it is a 10x, but again, DEXs, I think, inevitably are going to have a wave in the next bull cycle because people got burnt by FTX, people got burnt by Celsius, by Voyager, by BlockFi. You know, there are others as well. And there's a lot of people that will have lost trust in centralized exchanges as a result of those losses. So it only makes sense that those people that stay in the market are more likely to use DEXs. I also think anyone that avoided getting burned on centralized exchanges will be more aware of the sort of practice of not my keys, not my crypto. And as a result, I think that keeps people safer. And I think as a result, we will see more people using DEXs. Also, we have to bear in mind what Pancakeswap is. Pancakeswap is the go-to DEX for the Binance Smart Chain. The Binance Smart Chain is the go-to network for meme coins. Meme coins are the go-to investments for retail investors that really just want to go try and get a big win. For whatever reason, meme coins attract a huge amount of excitement from retail and from a reasonable proportion of retail investors, and we'll naturally see a ton of volume going through Pancakeswap when the meme wave happens, because it's not an if, it is actually a when, because it always happens. And for that reason, you know, Pancakeswap's going to get a lot of volume. I think 25 bucks is pretty nailed on. If it breaches, or if and when it breaches $25, then we can look at what it can hit after that. But making their token deflationary, incentivizing the long-term holding of Pancake, are very clever long-term features that I think fundamentally is only going to benefit the long-term price appreciation of Pancake. So $25, yes. Then we reevaluate, maybe it can do 100. But until it's hit 25, I wouldn't even consider 100. But there's certainly potential here. Certainly potential. Like I said, meme revolution always comes to Binance. Well, last bull cycle came straight to Binance Smart Chain. And fundamentally as well, there is also the benefit of like Binance Smart Chain is cheaper to use than Ethereum. So yeah, I think 25 bucks, fair target. Once it breaches that, we look again. But what do you guys think? And if we're going hugely speculative, how high could it go? Could it go to 100, 200? What do you honestly think? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you just want to make the exact same profits as me and do no work, that is what copymycrypto.com is. It's the site I run where I share with all the members every coin I own. Anytime I buy a crypto, I let them know what crypto I'm buying, what profits it can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting in. Anytime I sell a crypto, I let them know what coin I'm selling, what percentage I'm selling, and what I'm doing with my profits, whether it's putting it in the bank, whether it's reinvesting it. Again, they can copy along. There is no work for the members, and they're going to make the exact same profits as me. If you want to go on to find out what kind of profits they've made in the past, go on to copymycrypto.com and just have a look. You'll see what the members have made. You'll see what I've said. You'll see what happened. Everything is not only public record, it's historical record. You can verify it all. And if you like what you see, guys, join me there. Make crypto easy for yourself and make the same money I do. And that's it from me. Take care. Bye-bye.